Video Lab, I'm Cleo. Last week I published a video all about why video game graphics are made of triangles. Put thousands, sometimes millions of these tiny triangles together, and you can make a person or a car or an entire world, but you never see them. If you haven't seen it, there's a link in the description and you should definitely go do that. But I thought it would be really fun to show you a piece that we cut from the end and talk about why we needed to cut it and what I learned in that process. So here we go. The main takeaway in the video is that triangles are really important to video game graphics because they make it easier for your computer to show you the game, which is one of the many reasons why games can be fun and beautiful and take up all your time. But that wasn't the end of the story. Right after we showed you why triangles are key to game graphics, we were going to talk about other smart ways game engines keep things easy for the player's computer. Imagine a forest. There's a lot of information in there for the player's computer to process. Luckily, game engines find ways to tell the player's computer not to render the entire forest in one go. One of those ways is called Frustum culling. At any given moment in a game, all you can see is a four-sided pyramid of space. That's the frustum.
Frustum culling is done in just about every 3D video game that currently exists. If you can figure out that something's outside of the frustum entirely, you don't have to send it through the rendering pipeline.
Here's what that looks like when developers are learning to do it.
You don't have to do a lot of work to calculate what pixels would appear on a triangle, since the triangle doesn't even exist on the screen.
I really love this animation. Mallory did it, she's a motion designer on the team, and it's beautiful and it's amazing, and frustum culling is so cool. There are lots of other ways that games make things easier for the player's computer, and you could go down a rabbit hole, I did, about all of these wonderful things that they do. But the reason why we needed to cut this piece was that it didn't help us directly answer the question we set out to, which was, why are video games made of tiny triangles? This is my third video I've made for Vox, and I'm still learning a lot about what makes a good story and especially what makes a good video story. Our executive producer Mona and a producer Phil were the story editors on this one, and they're absolute masters and amazing at storytelling, and they really helped me wrangle this into what we set out to make at the beginning. And sometimes it's painful to cut the things that you love from a story that you're telling. But I'm really happy that you guys are here and we get to share these things with you instead of just leaving them on the cutting room floor. So thank you for being here in the Video Lab. Thank you for watching. Yeah, thank you. Oh, and I would love some recommendations for new video games. Tell us in the comments what games you think not enough people are playing. I know I'm not the only one on the team that would really appreciate that.